Are we out? This looks good. Can we go? Okay, that's good, right? Oh, thank God. Philippa, you're amazing. So can anyone tell us what the hell just happened?
I hate flying through fog.
Imaginable.
Saskia, are you all right?
It's just a flesh wound. You and the Witcher, we owe you our lives.
I'm here to protect you. And you, Witcher?
I'm after a Kingslayer who kidnapped Triss Marigold.
And brought her here?
Is this an interrogation?
There are warrants on your head in Temeria, Kedwin, and Redania.
I know.
And I'm responsible for Saskia's safety.
That's enough, Philippa. You told me yourself you thought him innocent.
Saskia, folk are riled. First the sun went out, then the squirrels arrived, now this fog. It's too much for the common folk.
True. Summon all the commanders to the meeting hall. Yorveth, give me some time. I must prepare them for your arrival. Witcher, Philippa, you must be there too. I wish to hear what we can expect from this anomaly and how we might be rid of it. Worry not, Yarpen. The legendary White Wolf and the equally famous Philippa Eilhart should have a remedy for several hundred rabid wraiths. I want to see all commanders in the council chamber. Philippa, that includes you and the Witcher. Cecil, the gates are to remain shut until we're done. You'll answer with your beard if they open for any reason.
Well, you heard it.
Welcome to Vergen, Witcher. I'm Cecil Burden, the alderman.
Geralt of Rivia.
We've got a spare room at the inn. It's not much, but at least you'll have a roof over your head and a solid bed neath your ass.
Which is
Thanks.
welcome.
I could use that.
Scalen, show Master Geralt to his quarters, and visit Reverend Alkin's chambers on your way back to inform everyone that he has departed.
That is, that he died a hero, slain by the invaders.
Exactly. You see, Master Witcher? He's young but clever. We'll make a real dwarf out of him yet.
So the moment this reference was smashed against that ritual stone or something, everything went to hell. Oh, and bring it on Vergen, of course. Defeat Yarpen. I have a feeling there's a whole lot of stuff here to do. And a whole lot of new stuff to explore. I'm liking the idea of that. The War Council. After reaching Vergen, Saskia and Stennis left Geralt to his own devices. The elder, Cecil Burden, greeted the Witcher. It turned out that because of the Kedwini threat, the gates will be closed. A debate was to be held, where all attendees would discuss how to end that threat. The Witcher was invited too, but at the moment he could rest in a room the local inn provided for him. Following Burden's nephew to the inn, our hero thought deeply about Upper Eden's situation, which is, right now, a total miss. But we can at least relax with some Bring It On Vergen. Geralt did not have much free time, but he liked to have his fun. After besting Sultan Shiva at arm wrestling, the dwarf told him of the exploits of his old crew. Stories about dwarven grit convinced the Witcher to take on Yarpen Zigrin and Sheldon Skaggs. They should be manageable. Okay, Proto-War Edirn. Edirn was weak and Kedwin was strong. After Demavend's death, the nobility couldn't have cared less as peasants' riots rent the kingdom apart from within. The notables wanted only to lick Hansel's boots and strike a deal, even if that meant sacrificing Upper Edirn. But Saskia, the famed dragon slayer standing at the head of the peasant army, was a proud and hot-tempered woman. At a time when few knights were to be found among the ranks of the defenders, she was the one to take up negotiations with Henselt, and she was the one to break them off. Spurred by their pride and ambition, the Edirnian representation provoked a fight and clashed swords with the Kedwini legation. Analysts delight in recounting the episode, for it was the first time in history when the king of one land, the heir to the throne of another, and a pretender to that same throne, assisted by representatives of the most eminent families of 2 nations, pounded each other so eagerly in the middle of a howling backwoods. A priest sought to stop the duel, but brutally handled by Henselt, he fell. As the holy man's blood sank into the ground, it awoke a terror lurking beneath. A ghastly mist arose above the area. Blood called for blood. Hungry death rose from the ground. It was under these circumstances that Geralt arrived on the scene. Hardly expecting to encounter a strange spectral mist so near the destination of his long journey. The Witcher appeared on the cursed battlefield at just the right instant, and as it turned out, he was the right man in the right place. Saskia, Yortheth, and our hero needed all their strength to fend off the attacking wraiths. The situation looked exceptionally grim. Luckily, Philippa Eilhart also had Saskia's well-being in mind. The sorceress, having transformed into an owl, appeared on the battlefield to show the party a safe path through the dangerous vapor, and Geralt decided to follow her. With a little perturbation, the group left the mist, and Geralt could see Philippa Eilhart in human form. The company left for Vergen. Now this Philippa Eilhart, we have seen her but haven't actually seen her. She was the person, I think, who Triss was talking about, or talking to, through the megascope of Scylla Tanzaville. And we heard that story from Margot, so in that regard, we haven't really encountered her, but hopefully we're in the right place. If Triss spoke normally to her, they must have been good, so hopefully that's the same here. In any case, the final thing that I want to look at, we got information on drowners, rot fiends, snackers, harpies, wraiths, but gargantuan monsters, dragons, yeah. We have information on wraiths, but no true information on that thing. I forgot the name of them, but see wraiths over here, but no sign of those Draugr or whatever they were. Oh well. They were wraiths, so wraith oil did the trick, or spectre oil, which is good enough for me. Now, you were to lead me all the way to the inn. A nice bed, an inn where I can maybe do a little bit of fist fighting, some gambling. I got, oh. I'll take a look at that a little bit later. First, the inn. And of course, you close the freaking door right in my face. Thank you! Well, this is most certainly a different view than the town of Flotsam.
Look, another one. You let one human in and in no time you've got a swarm. Like ants they are.
Like vermin.
I heard human women
Always in a hurry. You'll have a stroke.
Pants for their bellies to puff up.
That might be true, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, that kind of stuff. We've experienced the same from the humans towards the non-humans, now we see it from the other side. Yeah, wherever you go. I'm taking a look around and I'm already seeing all the good fun I'm going to have. And all the orange I'm going to get. Can't be too hard, right? Maybe. Okay, so where is my room? I mean, I haven't had a bed in a very long time, and I've only slept on the floor in meditation and stuff, so it begs the question, do witches even sleep? Like they meditate, but...
This shall be your chamber, Witcher.
Ooh, nice and cozy.
They say Selkirk of Gullet himself slept in this bed before battle. Didn't bring him any luck. But at least he was well rested before he died. Need anything else? Thanks, Skaden.
Thank you very much. So, can't sleep. It's not too much of a bed. No sheets, unfortunately. But it's something. And at the very same time, there is nothing to be looted, but store or collect items. This is my storage, which luckily carries over from Flotsam. Thank God for that. I can only imagine the first time you leave all your stuff in Flotsam. Nope. You get all the way here in Vergen. Sorry, you lost all of it because it's still in Flotsam. Have fun carrying more than 300 pounds with you or whatever. Anyway, the War Council. In spite of its dwarven standards, Geralt's room at the Cauldron proved quite cozy. The Witcher settled in and, once ready, ventured out to attend the War Council. Yeah, about that, let me quickly store some items. We still have a lot of space left, but let me quickly take a look if there's anything I can get rid of. As of right now, I've got some stuff, like 2 swords and some armor that I could get rid of, but at the very same time, if I find a merchant, I could get rid of them as well. In the meantime, I'm curious in regards to the Dwarven architecture. And maybe the kind of random stuff which may still be lying around left unattended. Which in this case is absolutely nothing, because of course. Anything else? Maybe? I'm expecting one of these doors to just be outright locked. Okay, for a dwarven city there's an awful amount of people not here. I would have expected some people to at least be inside of their rooms. Sure, it's during the day and stuff, but it's completely unattended. Oh well, at least they have nothing anyway, so sure. I do love this area though. It's something completely different from Flotsam. And I have to do it. I have to do it.
Since when do noblemen fight peasants?
Sign of the times. Saskia treats the peasantry as our equals. And once you let a dog inside, it'll never sleep in the doghouse again. But that's not for me to judge. The point is, you can make good coin on fistfights. Care to give it a go?
Any rules to this?
Each contender puts down his stake, which rises the more fights he wins. If you want to fight, put down some coin. Up for the next fight, or are you just going to stand there and gawk?
Oh, I'm going to stand here and gawk, and what's this competition all about?
Any rules to this?
I just asked. Yeah, okay, we're gonna do this.
A worthy contender, please.
I have to stay in shape.
You'll fight a novice. Stand and fight, but first, show me your coin.
I'm gonna go all out. I mean, we have 3,000 orans. A little more can't do any harm, right?
In that case, betting is now open.
Slug
it between the eyes.
I really should attend that meeting, but it's fist fighting, and I like my fist fighting. And I have a title to defend of the best fist fighter in all of Temeria, and in this case, Vergen. So, bring it on, Vergen. And go to sleep.
Slug it between the eyes. Finally, an end to the flailing and someone with a touch of finesse. The pool is yours.
Brilliant, but
just like your winnings. Ready for another fight?
I am definitely ready. Show me all who want to take me on.
A worthy contender, please.
The better the opponent, the better the fight. The better the fight, the higher the stakes. The higher the stakes, the bigger the winnings.
And the bigger the fame. Going all out. This is easy money making.
Betting is now open.
Bet on me, I'm gonna make you a whole lot of money. Or at least, so we hope. I mean, I could still mess up accidentally. I'm not gonna throw fights though.
Him and wrap him up.
I hope you're talking to him and not talking to me in that regard, because he is getting roughed up like there's no tomorrow. Easy peasy. Yeah. Good enough? 10 out of 10.
That was a sight for sore eyes. Beautiful fight. Congratulations on your win.
Thank you.
Up the ranks, sir, just like your winnings. Ready for another fight?
How many are there left? Because I will do this as long as I can, as long as the amount of coin keeps on raising up.
This is the strongest lad I know. He's knackered many a plough horse. The fortune he's made in his fist-fighting career makes many a nobleman green with envy. Place your bets.
Okay.
Hurry, before it's too late.
Okay, sure, he might have made a lot of money in the past, but that doesn't mean he has a lot of money right now. I'm only getting 60 orans from this, but sure, I'll take him down. I'll take him down for your pleasure. Nah, Easy peasy, nothing to worry about. He kind of looks like one of the, what were they called? The Crinford Reavers. But in any case, even if he were one of the Crinford Reavers, he does not stand a chance. And you could just... If you just stay down on the ground, I will stop hitting you. It's as simple as that.
Finally, an end to the flailing and someone with a touch of finesse. The pool is yours.
Do you have anyone else left?
A wonderful show of strength, precision,
Because I fear this might have been the last one.
Seems there's no one left to
Nah.
challenge the new champion.
Geralt. Ooh.
Sir Silgrat?
It is I.
Funny seeing you here. You've always claimed such fights were a primitive diversion for commoners.
A true knight duels another in the exquisite company of ladies and real gentlemen.
Point me where the fight is.
I'll never forget the great achievements of Selkirk in the tourneys.
On many occasions did my brother prove his greatness. Alas, the world's going to the dogs. Today a knight must challenge commoners to prove his bravery. But there's a witcher among you. And though his blood is no match for mine, his warring mastery is satisfactory. Perhaps when he drops to the ground at my feet, you'll realize I'm not merely Selkirk's brother. I'll be known as Silgrat, every witcher's worst nightmare.
Know what
I
you're getting
challenge
yourself
you, Witcher.
into.
The wager is 2 sacks of gold. Believe me, Silgrat doesn't challenge any old serf.
Oh, Silgrat, you've got no idea what kind of thrashing you've just unleashed upon yourself. Let's be upstanding citizens and give him what he asked for.
Well, I'll take up that gauntlet. Sure, absolutely.
You want to prove you're your brother's equal? Show me what you're made of.
Stand and fight.
If you don't turn out to be a whimpering fool, you'll already take the victory. Sort of, for yourself. There is no shame in losing to me. Although, maybe a tiny bit of a shame, because I'm not really giving you a chance to even hit me in the face. You're just getting butchered, friend. Oh, I feel so sorry for some of these guys. Well, you got what you asked for.
You won. Finish me off.
This is not such a knightly
I'm no
duel.
murderer. Besides, it was only a fist fight.
Exactly.
I'd rather have died at your hands.
It was an honest fight, just like you wanted.
You fail to understand. My reputation is ruined, my honor gone.
I wouldn't say that.
thrashed you and won a pile of coin. Not sure I care about your reputation.
Also that.
We'll meet again. Silgrat forgets no insult.
Congratulations to the victors, and thanks to the vanquished. You proved your mastery, Witcher. Fighting you is an honor. Let's tend to the pool.
Give me all the money.
Slug him between the eyes.
Already did that. Ah, perfect. Okay, so how many orans do we now have? Well, we won around 200 orans. I'm okay with that. Okay, so let's see. One-on-one Vergen. The Vergen dwarves liked simple pastimes, and fist-fighting matches were among them. At the time, there was a tournament offering monetary rewards going on at the inn, and Geralt decided to win it, of course, because he just decides that and he does it. Young Zin would be his first opponent. But young Zin fell to the ground so hard that it trembled. The spectators cheered the Witcher, but another contender, Stel Placeholder, was already warming up. Geralt beat Placeholder, black and blue, having barely been scratched in return. The dwarves were amazed that a human could be so hale and tough. Only those who had already adventured at the Witcher's side knew that Geralt would deal with Percy of Woodham too. And they were right. Wherever Woodham might be, it can no longer boast of having birthed the reigned champion, because the victorious Geralt took his place. The Witcher got his reward with a smile of self-satisfaction that made others want to hit him in the face for a long time. Understandable, very understandable. And a score to settle. We have not heard the last of this one just yet. As you may remember, Selkirk was the hero of the previous war with Kedwin. Everyone in Vergen had heard of him, but his brother Silgrat was not nearly as famous. Living in the shadow of his great brother, Silgrad became embittered, hungry for acclaim. He thought defeating a Witcher in a fistfight would bring him glory, but Geralt picked up the gauntlet. When Silgrad barred Geralt's way, using lofty words to explain his intentions, the Witcher shrugged impatiently. In the blink of an eye, he beat the nobleman black and blue, ruining his plans for eternal glory. The knight's curses followed Geralt. I know I'm gonna hear the last of this, but again, I'm not just gonna go and lie down and lose on purpose. I have a reputation to uphold for myself, so, Silgrad, sorry. Really, really sorry. In any case, that means we have that done. At the same time, I'm going to assume there's some gambling going on.
Killing monsters for coin.
Why's he got those glistening eyes?
Sorcerers mutated him when he was young.
Things this world has to be. Take care, what's
Yes,
up?
indeed. Okay, so, I'm looking for several people who might be willing... No thanks. Looking for several people who might be willing
Geralt, right?
to do some arm wrestling.
My uncle's told me a lot about you. Nice work with those spectres. And Saskia? Well, I wager the gods didn't think you could save her.
Your uncle?
Cecil. I help him out here and there managing Vergen. Scaling Burden's my name.
Nice to meet you.
Do you want to arm wrestle? Maybe. Oh, and you roll dice too. Oh, brilliant. Okay, first up. Do you plan to fight in the battle?
What'll you do when the battle rolls around?
I'll be right out front fighting. Uncle
Brave.
Cecil's allowed it. Says I'm an adult. I'm gonna kick some kid when he asks.
No fears?
Of what? My uncle believes I can do it. And Yarpen taught me how to swing an axe with follow-through. I'll smash a few heads, then go to the tavern and drink till I drop.
Yeah, anything can happen at war. Watch out for yourself, please.
Battles are unpredictable, and this'll be your first. You'll have to kill, wade through piles of bloody corpses, all the while watching you don't get cut down yourself. Sure you're ready for this?
To tell the truth, I'm shitting myself a bit.
Which isn't a shame.
Throw dummies. That's all I've swung at so far. When I think on what's going to happen here. But, all for one and one for all, right? Just don't tell my uncle, please. He's thrashed me a few times already for talk like that.
I won't say a word.
I'll keep shush. Anyway, can you tell me about Cecile?
Is Cecil
Cecil.
your guardian?
Aye. Ever since my parents passed on. He took me in, fed me, taught me a profession and how to live, really.
How did your parents die?
During one of the massacres Demavend arranged for us. But I'd rather not talk of that.
Sure.
Yeah, that's understandable. Anyway, do you want to arm wrestle?
Hey, Scalen, wanna arm wrestle?
I really like to wrestle, but...
I'm not good enough.
It's not the contest of the century, I just want to test you.
Steady on! I've got conditions. First, you have to beat Yarpen and Sheldon.
Yeah, I can do that. Other opponents, can we do this? Other opponents?
Who should I challenge?
Yeah,
Those chumps. Yarpen Zigrin and Sheldon Skaggs.
I'll manage. Okay. In which case, seeing how we can't arm wrestle just yet, I do want to beat you.
Play dice?
Do I? I not only play, I win. And my winnings include a nice collection of mementos. See, history. That's what I find fascinating.
Okay.
You might even call me an aficionado.
A collection, huh? Rich and varied?
Well, for example, some items left by the Dun Banner. A wool coat I'm really proud of. Absolutely unique, it is.
Not sure I have anything to offer that would interest you.
Not to worry. I'll always take coin if you lose. Win, and you can choose from my collection.
I like the sound of that. Let's roll some dice. Although I have a feeling that maybe I have to beat you for something in regards to a quest, so I'm not really sure if I know what I'll have to pick when I do win from you. Eventually, because this remains a whole case of chance, and I kinda suck at playing dice. Ooh, although that is a decent roll. 3 of a kind, and you've got 2 pairs. That means I'm already winning as of right now. So please, let's do this. Sure, 10. 10. Roll the dice. I'm gonna lose this. I'm so gonna lose this. Yeah. Don't roll and... Really? Of course your 3 of a kind is higher. Why? It's interesting that you re-rolled the pair that you had, so... I should not have bet higher.
I win!
Yes, yes. Let's do it again. I want your collection. Bloody hell. I'm gonna win from you. Oh! Never mind. Although I got 3 of a kind. Maybe there's still a chance. Maybe. Or so I hope. Oh, God. Oh, you resigned. Thank you. I'll take it. Oh, bloody hell.
Damn it! You win!
Scalan, my prize.
The sword of the warrior princess Zenthia. Good enough?
I'd say so.
It's yours.
That sounds
If
awesome.
you'd like to roll again, I'm always willing.
I'll keep it in mind if I feel like rolling some more dice. Princess Cynthia's sword. Oh, I want to take a look at that. Oh my god, that is powerful. 31 to 35. Oh my god. Plus 10 poison and plus 10 20% bleeding. So is that standard inside of the sword instantly, or... In any case, that is absolutely brilliant. I'm taking it. Oh, that is such an upgrade. Oh, I'm really happy to have rolled some dice with you, friend. Really happy. Okay, anyone else?
Thought we had a basilisk in the basement. Turns out it was just my wife getting cold.
If you mistook a basilisk for your wife getting cold, you need to do something about your eyesight, or you need to stop drinking. Either of those two. Maybe both.
Give us a kiss.
No. You'll have to earn it.
Another town, another round of Gwent. Oh, wait. The big guy isn't that far yet. I can already tell, though. There's a lot more fist-fighting, arm wrestling, and dice poker in his future. And a whole lot of Gwent.